Breaking Dawn.
So welcome to the island, a steel pan and mass. Go see the pretty girls in the costume while the big truck pass. Oh yeah, take a trip down in the panny and go see Booksy shop. The heart of my people is so rich. Once you touch the swell up Trinidad, bliss, you ain't going nowhere. You could build a house on the mountain top or raid and play true.
All right, so good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning. My name is Stephan Reis, of course, and we are here until, well, you know the thing, let's go. All right, we ain't going late this morning at all. We got two interviews for you. Of course, it is Monday, so Eid Nights will join us at the top of the hour. After that, we have a representative from the Children's Authority coming in for an interview just to remind people about, you know, children around this time of the year. This is the week of Valentine's Day, and of course we're in the midst of the Carnival, and a lot of things going on, a lot of things for the children to come out and participate in or to view, and they're going to come and give a little advice as it relates to that. Okay? Why? Okay, nice. Inclusive of that, there was a very interesting story in the paper yesterday. An article written by Mark Besant about a senior police officer. I'm going to read that whole story for you. That story, I'm going to read that for you in a little bit. But let me get the Newsday out of the way first. All right? So, Newsday, you can take that down. Front page of the Newsday this morning, as we say good morning to all the regional viewers, everybody watching us internationally. Good morning to you guys. Hope you're having a terrific Monday morning. So, cop dies in bike crash days before birthday. Mom mourns her Valentine. An energy consultant says Prime Minister put me at risk. So we're going to find out what all of that is about. Police constable Sheem Aaron Williams tragically died on the night of February 8th while doing one of his hobbies, which is riding a motorbike, leaving his relatives, community, colleagues, and all who knew him in mourning. The incident occurred just days before he would have turned 25, with his birthday falling on February 14th, which also happens to be Valentine's Day. That story is on page 3. Aruca man murdered on the bus route. Venezuelan, age 42, held for sex offenses against minor. Family feud leads to police-involved shooting. Lee wants answers on Dragon at Energy Conference. Energy specialist says, PM put me at risk. Energy consultant Tony Paul said the Prime Minister has placed him at risk after revealing that a company he was affiliated to in 2015 had made a failed $2.5 million bid for a government contract. Paul made the statement in a media release on February 9th after Dr. Rowley chastised him for his comments on Paria Fuel Trading Company's agreement with Jamaica's Petrojam, dismissing it as a personal grouse. Paul said, quote, "It is difficult to escape the irony of the public disclosure of a private firm's financial bid by the head of a government that repeatedly refuses to disclose public fees actually paid by the government to certain categories of private consultants, notably lawyers, on the grounds of security risk. Yet, as a private individual, I am placed at risk by the implications conveyed by non-existent revenue earnings." At the opening of the City Heights apartment complex San Fernando on February 7th, Rowley defended the decision of Paria, which announced a 6-month contract for very low sulfur fuel oil with a maximum total volume of 540,000 barrels at an approximate cost of US $50.2 million. which will be determined by prevailing international pricing, and the first shipment of 50,000 barrels arrived on February 1st. Well, he had to defend that, you know. He had to defend it. We go do. Is he shut down the refinery? So now we're spending money where we're not supposed to spend money. On top of that, we're spending US money, which we don't have. And tomorrow morning, we're going to have Ved Siriram on because there's a very interesting article that was in the Sunshine paper concerning FCB and foreign exchange. And there's also the shutting down of the Panama Canal, which will have implications as well. So Ved will speak on that. That's tomorrow. Mikhail Teja, Kess, young brother, perform at CIC, but patron still show in Marshall set with Soca King Marshall Montano, past Soca Monarch and Road March champion Kess, current Road March winner Mikhail Teja, and new sensation young brother as part of the cast for Fetting with the Saints 2025. You would think one of them would be the highlight of the night. Guess again, Bridget Wilson, a patron of the event, stole the hearts of thousands at the St. Mary's College grounds in St. Clair on February 8. Wilson was up front and was called on stage by Montano to sing 2025 song Party. And she grabbed the mic from Montano and performed like a seasoned professional. Papayo. An eyeliner. You all saw Marshall's performance at Party down in Mega? Fellas, all saw it? I tell you this, Teja went a road march last year. Bungie wrap up some road march too, but let me tell you something. Those were in the years that boy wasn't performing. When you had to get jacket. I like Patrice Roberts' song. I think The Great Escape is made for road march. I just hope she get the push and that people really taking the vibes of that. That is real masquerader song. But when you see, when Marshall performing and pushing each tune in effect, clear the way. Clear the way. It coming true. One of the things he told them down in Mega, and is the greatest thing that any on-stage performer could tell the crowd. He said, put away your phone. We come here to party, put away your phone. I ain't want no phone in the ear, I ain't want no record. Put away your phone. You can't wave your hand and jump and mash up and enjoy yourself if you have your phone in your hand. And people actually put away their phone. And that crowd response was like long time fed. Because nobody holding a phone in their hand. I see if we can close the show with that. We'll show you that performance coming on to the end of the program. Right? But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I watch the crowd and think, and I was like, yeah, boy. Yeah. You know, another level thing now. You know what I mean? But when he in the feds pushing his tune, very hard to beat. That was the problem he had. Not he had. That was the problem with the song that he sang with Destra a couple years ago. That should have been Road March. The Marshall and Destra from just the other day. Not It's Carnival, eh? The one, yeah, that was the baddest tune that year. But Destra couldn't push the tune in the Fed by herself. But if he had performed that year, and he was in the Feds that year, that run away with Road March. Run away. I'm trying to remember who in Road March that year, boy. That was the year with who, boy? I can remember that song. I can remember that song. But that tune, that was the baddest tune that year. It's just no Marshall in effect. And Desha couldn't carry the tune. And as a seasoned veteran like Desha, she ought to be able to carry the tune, but then she's get plenty fight on to her, so. I think that was the year with, was that the year with Hardfet? I think Hardfet win that year? Yeah. Bungie win that year with Hardfet. Yeah, that was right around the corner there. And Nyla Blackman and Skinny Fabulous song run second. Yeah. But that tune with Marshall and Desha is the baddest tune. You could tell me where you want. Ian Allen helps police find decomposing body. Court returns businessman's money. No link to criminal activity. Victim's dog halts robbery. One bandit held. The dog walking by. A 45-year-old man was saved by his dog during a robbery at his home at Valencia, Old Road, Valencia, on February 7th. According to police, 4 masked gunmen approached victim in his garage and announced a hold-up. One of them pointed a gun at him. They stole a black Samsung A54 cell phone valued at $1,000. However, the robbery was cut short when the victim's dog attacked the bandits, giving his owner a chance to run into the house and secure himself. Remember, I keep telling all of that? You can't get a gun. You can't get pepper spray. You ain't want to buy an air horn. Get a dog. You understand? Get a dog. UNC candidate says young offenders being abandoned. Prison service confirms key missing at women's facility. And yes, Ebony and Saddle will save me one day, if need be. Well, at least Ebony. I ain't know about Saddle. Saddle we ain't too sure about yet. All right, so those are some of the headlines in the paper this morning. I'll leave the two of them, two of them like two little lovebirds, It's like they're made for each other, But they're too mischievous, boy. They're too mischievous, boy. I had to throw away 3 towels this week. 3 towels, And if you see where I put those towels, I didn't even know them. I didn't even know the 2 dogs I had could have jump and pull long things, so. And it's Ebony, It in Saddle. Saddle has moved too slow to have any energy to jump. Right? Ebony's the hyper energy one. She just, like that, I don't know, boy. The first time I see Ebony sleep was the other day. When rain was falling, I put them in the gallery. And I sit down on my phone doing some work, and I look down, and she knock out. Like the first time I see that dog sleep. Yeah, boy. God, boy. This morning she dig up the plants and thing again. I get up this morning to see dirt in the yard. She lucky me that time to she today, She lucky, And then when I go back home, I can't do nothing about it because she ain't going to know what I'm talking about. Because I know how to catch them, Anyway. And she doesn't know, She doesn't know. I was showing somebody that yesterday. I said, she doesn't know when she do. I said, who do that? And she turned around, drop the buttocks, and crawl under the car. Meanwhile, Saddle just stand up still watching, looking around. Like he don't know what's going on. Either he don't know what's going on or he playing stupid. But if he's a liar, he's a damn good one. Right? But she doesn't know when, dogs doesn't know when they do wrong thing, No, I'm telling you, she get 2 buff this weekend. Who put that towel there? Are the 2 of them right there? Who do this? Saddle so. And she make a U-turn and she going to hide. So you don't know who guilty. Who dig up here? Saddle so. She turn around, she going to hide. So you know who it is. You know who it is. Anyhow, Olive's house. I'm in a relatively good mood this morning. Relatively good mood. Introducing Olive's House Senior Care Facility located in the serene Sangre Chiquito area of Sangre Grande at Rosie Latchman Avenue, Eastern Main Road, James Smart Village. And Olive's House is beautifully situated with a spacious main area, full living and dining rooms, fully equipped medical wards, as well as assisted living quarters, inclusive of all required amenities. It's designed to offer comfort, freedom of movement, and support to your loved ones in their senior years. And Olive's House is operated 24/7 by a staff of professional qualified geriatric personnel with hot meals prepared daily according to specified dietary requirements. And to find out more about the services offered, all you need to do is contact Olive's House Senior Care Facility on 232-6367, 291-7919, or 3744-165. You could also find them on Facebook and Instagram. That is Olive's House. Let me get open minds. Also, imagine a school where your child can achieve academic success and discover new passions, all from the comfort of your home. At Open Minds Education, they offer quality online learning for preschool, primary, and high school students, covering the full academic syllabus to keep your child on track. But they don't stop there. With Open Minds, your child can develop skills in music, sign language, jiu-jitsu, gaming, PE, and even movies. It's learning designed to inspire, engage, and empower. Give your child the gift of quality education in a safe, flexible environment that works for your family. So, to find out more, all you need to do is call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or 377-6635. You can also check out their website and enroll today at www.openminds.education. Open Minds Education, learning made limitless. And finally, we got Chef Shiraz. Chef Shiraz has a new schedule of classes. And this will start in March. So these new classes include the 3-day Asian cooking classes, which will happen on the 15th, 22nd, and the 29th of March. There's also the 2 days food costing workshop on Tuesday, the 18th, and Wednesday, the 19th of March. And bartending and mixology, 6 Thursdays. And that starts from April the 3rd. So if you're interested in bartending and mixology, you are for that too, man. Also, the baking and pastry course will run for 5 Saturdays from the 5th of April. So the Creative International Cuisine starts Saturday the 26th of April. Certificate in Culinary Arts program starts Saturday the 26th of April. And the cake decorating starts Saturday, 26th of April. Payment plan and job opportunities available. And for more information, just call him on 3724639 or 7375097. All right? You can also check out Chef on Instagram. That's Chef Shiraz1 on IG. All right? Nice, man. So with that, just before we go to the break, right? As a matter of fact, I don't want to read this article in its entirety because all you have to hear this in its entirety, eh? And then when I come back from the break, all you miss what I said, eh? This is a very, very serious allegation that was made. And it was in the Express yesterday where a senior police officer is accused of obstructing justice, right? And what makes it interesting is that this same police officer who was reported on by another police officer is involved in the investigation against the commissioner of police. You know? But I'll tell you what, we're going to take the break. When we come back from the break, I'm going to read that article in its entirety. I want all of you to listen because there is some serious messages here this morning. And after the second interview, I have our next one with a conflict of interest that I am not surprised, although I should be shocked, that the Prime Minister cannot see the conflict of interest in a certain matter brought up by the media over the weekend. And the media get a buffin. Well, but I don't know them to take that buffin. Me can't take that. I can't take that. It's what a bar. I mean that, I tell you. Anyway, we're going to take the break. When we come back from the break, I'll get into this article with the senior police officer I'm going to read it in its entirety. It might take me about probably 5 minutes to read. And we're going to go straight to the phone lines. All right, so stay tuned. We're back after this. It's Breaking Dawn. It's Monday morning. We're in the middle of Carnival, man. And, oh yes, for those of you interested, the Synergy stage, I'm telling you already, the Synergy stage is something you want to be part of. All right? And if you want to be part of that from an advertising perspective, with branding, with signage, with everything, we want to paint the tongue with different brands and all kind of thing. Listen, call 3102666. 3102666. That is the Synergy stage. You understand? Thousands cross that stage. Millions view it all over the world. Get your brand in order. All right? And let me get things pumping on the Avenue, Carnival Monday and Tuesday for the Synergy stage. All right? And if you drive down the Avenue right now, you will see all of these big brands and them putting up their signage and wrapping this and wrapping that. There's a reason for that, right? It's because it has value. But you will get no better value but right here on Synergy TV. All right? I'll see you after the break with the senior police officer. Don't go anywhere. We now start.
Right now we want it. I can't wait for the jam in a session. Make my way through the bank. Is we only made this say. I can't wait for the jam in a session. Deeper connection, yeah. My medicine.
Yes, I can hear them saying, boys, stop living in the past. Where can I find that energy, the raw magic that comes down from the grassroots? Yes, I'm from a place where soca, the resounding power you could feel anytime, any hours. I come from when ground used to carry it. We used to carry it, but the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it, but the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it, but the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when I Rima had it, Maturita had it, Santa Rosa had it, Donyaruka had it, in Mofa had it, in Sawa had it, Soparia had it, look all over. Sunday morning down the by West Maureen, have cars parking like a garage. Me drinks bottle long like ruler in a cooler, and we chipping up the mouse to for Canada. Them time the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it, but the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it, but the flag couldn't carry it. We used to carry it, but the cooler couldn't carry it. We used to carry it.
Stop waiting for the perfect time. It's now. At Health and Fitness Gyms, we don't just change bodies, we change lives.
Give me, brought me back to life. Give me, brought me back to life.
Every rep, every drop of sweat brings you closer to your strongest and healthiest self.
Give me, brought me back to life.
No excuses, no limits, just results.
I woke alive and no change in my mind, no it had to be God. Yeah, you let your boy and I'm having a hard time. 'Cause I gotta speak it, no covering.
Join us today and take control of your future. Health and Fitness Gyms, where transformation begins.
Music, mass, local cuisine, crafts. The John Cupid Carnival Village welcomes you to a buzzing hub of all things Carnival.
Celebration.
On Friday, February 7th from 6 p.m.
Celebration.
Experience a unique showcase of live talent, a diverse craft market, and mouth-watering taste. TNT.
Do you want to win a new car for Easter? Here's your chance with Presentation Call at San Fernando's brand new 3-car raffle. New draw date is Easter Monday, April 21st, 2025. 2025. Take a chance and win one of 3 MG motorcars courtesy Massey Motors at only $100. Presentation call in San Fernando's 3-car raffle. New draw date is Easter Monday, April 21st, 2025. All tickets already sold remain valid, and additional tickets available from Presentation call in San Fernando. Pupils, past pupils, teachers, parents. 519C3 Mall, Bellini Drugs, Sion's Royal Road. All Extra Foods, Ateliers by the Park. All Kenny Sports Stores, Whack Radio, Jumbo Foods Barataria, Simon's Musical, Board Street, Crosby St. James, and Mart's Liquor Palace, Diggle Martin Main Road.
All proceeds go towards continuing school projects.
Don't be lucky and coward. Take a chance and win one of 3 brand new MG motorcars at Presentation call in San Fernando's brand new 3-car raffle.
All right, so we bringing back sexy in 2025 and again ready for that. You see this gone in 2025. Sexy coming back, people, and part of the sexy coming back movement is we headed to the Dial Fitness Club for workouts on a Friday. So you're going to be seeing me at the gym with a personal trainer every Friday leading up to Carnival Friday. We got any push-ups in? Yeah, man. Working the chest. 97, 98, 99, 100, and one for good measure. 101, 102, 103. I could go whole day, you know, to the trainers that they're going to give to me. I let you know I ready. We're going to get some curls in. You see the form? Shoulder press. Because we want to work the back too. You want good form on the back. Because part of the back is bringing sexy back at the Dial Fitness Club. We're going to get it in. You see that? Hulk Hogan thing. We're going to get it in. We're ready to go. Because the Dial Fitness Center, I know they're going to bring it. But we're ready for them. We coming.
Introducing Open Minds Primary School Lessons 100% online. Get quality education from the comfort of your home. Affordable, expert-led online tuition to help your child succeed. Register today. Call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or visit www.openminds.education.
Do you need tires? My name is Dale Ali from Anand Low Price Industrial Tires. We are located at South Haven Mall in Debe. Feel free to visit our showroom. We here at Anand Low Price Industrial Tires are proud to bring Step Rising, Gremax and Duron to the Caribbean market. Step Rising and Gremax are our truck line of tires. Duron, our luxury sedans and SUV. All our tires have ISO, Sonicap, SIN and Euro Highway certification. Come on down to Anand Low Price Industrial Tires at South Haven Mall in Debe, where we carry a large stock and a wide variety of all the different sizes. Feel free to contact us at 292-0434 or 366-4783.
Consult Master Venkat, the most unique astrologer in Trinidad and Tobago. He is a specialist in face reading, palm reading, and psychic reading. Experience his excellence in love problem solutions, marriage problem solutions, business problem solutions, health problem solutions, relationship issues, and more. He also has efficiency in negative energy removal, evil spirit removal, bad luck removal, and many more. Achieve permanent solutions with his remedies. Book an appointment at 1-868-322-5573.
Attention everyone. The Office of the Prime Minister Communications has launched a brand new WhatsApp channel designed to keep you informed and connected like never before. Get real-time updates, breaking news, and important information directly from the source. With our WhatsApp channel, you'll always know what's happening when it's happening. Joining is easy. Use your phone camera, scan this QR code, tap follow, and that's it. You're in. Be sure to tap the notification bell to never miss an update. Stay informed, stay empowered. Join the conversation with the Office of the Prime Minister Communications WhatsApp channel today.
With Sheila Jet we energize. This carnival let's vitalize. Whoa. This water boost the exercise and make your cells them come alive. Sheila Jet work on water. Sheila Jet work on water. Sheila Jet work on water. Sheila Jet energy. Boost immunity. Sheila Jet hydrates. Regenerate. Sheila Jet. Get your spring water infused Sheila Jet today. Don't just hydrate. Regenerate. The only water to energize you this carnival.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. At Better Life Ostomy Care, they understand and offer a wide range of products and services that will allow ostomates to lead a better life. From colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. They also have RN care available for ostomy home care with affordable starter packages. No need to look for nurse or supply. Everything is just a phone call away. Better Life Ostomy Care is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. You can call them at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or visit their website at www.betterlifeostomycareTT.com to find out more about their offerings. You can also write to them at betterlifeostomycareTT@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Care, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
Hey, it's your girl Nadia Batson. Make sure you guys check out Calypso Spectacular February 12th and February 15th. I'm gonna be there. What we say?
Calypso Spectacular through the years. Come enjoy Nelson,
I have to mention in my confession to you.
Crazy, Chalky, Johnny King, Pink Panther, Barrett,
Gypsy, alongside top soca stars like Ronnie McIntosh, Patrice Roberts, Mikhail Deja, Pharma Nappy, and Nadia Batson. And emerging superstar, Young Brother. She said, take it easy, I will do the all backed by Vincent River and the Kai Soca Unit.
Calypso Spectacular.
Premiere night, Wednesday, 12 February at Napa, 7 p.m. And Saturday, 15 February at Zappa, 6 p.m. Reserve 300, general admission 250. Tickets are going fast, so get yours now. For more info, call 732-3402.
Forget about bucket lists. We want to know what's on your best life list. Vacation, education, renovation, celebration. Live your best life with Island Finance. Visit a branch near you or islandfinancetrinidad.com and live your best life now.
You can depend on Island Finance. Subject to credit approval and documents verification.
Big news, fashion lovers. 100 Below is bringing you the biggest sale of the season. From February 3rd to February 9th, all clothing at all our locations is just $30. Hurry before your favorite styles disappear. 1 week only, 4 locations. Everything $30. Don't miss out. 100 Below's $30 sale starts February 3rd. Be there or be left out. 100 Below, the hottest styles to the lowest price. Trendy stuff, bargain prices.
When the Carnival pace pick up, Royal Castle is the most tasty and convenient stop.
Welcome to Royal Castle's drive-thru.
Whether we heading to the beach with chicken buckets and sides, having a house line with all the combos and sandwiches, or we stop by the castle to eat before the fete. Royal Castle local flavor is always part of the Carnival.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
I feel a good feel right there. Look how the mass are wear. Everybody charge up. We going high up. Full of energy.
And as we return, just to get things started here, I had a big up QRC. Of course, QRC, all you know QRC is like family now. Stephan run, you know. We use the courtyard, big up Mr. Simon and the whole crew. But QRC had a fed coming up this weekend, eh? And I watch the cast. But like, I don't know about QRC, like they offload everybody in this thing, this wrongs. Well, let's see that lineup. What the arm thing? Yeah. If you see that lineup, I was like, but wait now. QRC go next level. But they're rocking from 6 p.m. Queen's Royal College this Saturday, the 15th of February. Big up Mr. Simon and the whole PTA at QRC. And big up Tafarai Waldron too, who takes part in the run, Stephan run. He was third one year, he was second the next year. I look forward to seeing him go a position higher this year. Maybe he'll beat Nicholas Romani, we'll see. But QRC, 6 p.m. man, QRC grounds. Here now, Marshall Montano, Kess, Bonji Garland, Mikhail Teja, young brother, full blown, GBM Neutron, Farmer Napi, Delina Dan, and Fian Lions. QRC went all out this year. The only person, I tell principal that last night, I said, but Mr. Simon, the only person who listened for 3 Roberts. They're gone all out, you know. That's a big lineup, you know. Where, sir? QRC, pick up all yourself. My goodness. Hey, so get your tickets, It's this weekend. If you don't have a ticket in your hand yet, make sure and get your tickets, right? So it's Fete Royal Legacy. All right? And I'll give you more information on that as we go along this week. Senior Cup. Let me get to that. This was a very interesting read. And this is an article written by my good partner, Mark Basant. Mark, what's going on? Morning? No, sorry, Ria Tate. Ria Tate, sorry. Not Mark. All right? So, let me make sure, eh? I could have swear I see Mark Basant on this. Nah, it's Ria Tate, yeah, Ria Tate. Not Mark. Hard dog the Mark. I think it was another article I was watching with Mark Basant. Anyhow, when we want to know why certain people don't get locked up in this country, and why certain people don't get investigated in this country, and why this country reeks with corruption on all levels, listen to this article. Serious allegations of attempts to pervert the course of justice were made against a senior police officer involved in the investigation against Commissioner of Police Erla Herwood Christopher. At the time the complaints were made in 2023, the senior investigator worked with the Police's Professional Standards Bureau, the PSB. The officer making the complaint, Sergeant Sean Haywood, expressed deep concerns over the manner in which this senior police officer handled 2 firearm-related investigations. He was moved to make a report to Deputy Commissioner of Police Intelligence and Investigations, DCP-INI, Kurt Simon, which was also sent to the Commissioner of Police, Herwood Christopher, for onward transmission to the Minister of National Security, Fitzgerald Hines. It was copied to the head of the National Security Council and Police Complaints Authority. 11 days after being arrested and interrogated, the Commissioner of Police is yet to be charged, as the Director of Public Prosecutions, Roger Gaspard, has not yet given the green light to lay a charge based on the evidence provided to him so far by the investigating team. Possible charges would be misbehavior in public office arising out of Haywood Christopher's granting of a license for the importation and use of the 2 sniper firearms which found their way to the Strategic Services Agency, the SSA, which is itself under probe. 2 years before this senior investigator's involvement in this case against Haywood Christopher, allegations were made that the senior officer attempted to pervert the course of justice, exhibited bias, lacked transparency and accountability, stymied certain investigations, and acted contrary to the advice of the DPP when the officer instructed Haywood to alter an exhibit, to dismantle a firearm, remove a part of the said firearm seized, and hand over the firearm evidence back to the suspect, which Haywood said was contrary to the advice of the DPP. The Sunday Express contacted Haywood to confirm whether he had indeed made the 2023 report. He said, quote, "Any reports I would have sent were sent not because I hate the person, but would have been done in the interest of the police service. I did what I was supposed to do, and you should also note that this was not as a result of what is going on now. That is the ongoing investigation with respect to the Commissioner of Police. My report was done a long time ago. Nothing came out of it, but I did my part and I stand by my words," end quote. Based on his letters, Sergeant Haywood appeared to be so troubled by what he experienced and witnessed that he took his allegations against the senior cop to the Minister of National Security, Fitzgerald Hines, via the Commissioner of Police, Haywood Christopher. In a letter dated November 17, 2023, to the Minister of National Security, UFS, under full signature, Commissioner of Police, the memo was titled, quote, "Alleged attempt by senior officer to pervert the course of justice." And Haywood attached a copy of this report dated July 5, 2023, to Deputy Commissioner Simon, containing all the allegations against the senior cop's attempts. Oh, good Lord, this thing could jump, boy. I don't like to use this thing online, you know. Just now, eh? Ugh. Right. Containing all the allegations against the senior cop's attempts to pervert the course of public justice relative to ongoing firearms investigation of national importance. The letter to the Commissioner of Police for onward transmission to the Minister was delivered to the Office of the Commissioner of Police on July 10, 2023. Haywood said in his report dated July 5, 2023, addressed to Simon and reinforced in a second memo dated September 12, 2023, that the senior cop oversaw 2 investigations involving persons whose names had been linked to high-profile cases involving illegal weapons, importation and possession. Haywood said, quote, "Under the guise of lending assistance, the Professional Standards Bureau, name called, caused this investigation to be stymied by non-issues on numerous occasions. I was informed that other assignments took priority over my investigation, causing the retardation of any progress in the investigation," end quote. Stating that on several occasions he questioned why he was receiving little or no assistance from the PSB, Haywood added, quote, "There is the appearance, based on evidence, that name called is not interested in the completion of this investigation," end quote. He said the senior investigator, in the presence of other officers, instructed him not to interview certain subjects of the investigation and provided no legal authority or other reasonable justification for this instruction, end quote. In one of the investigations, Haywood said the senior investigator took the position that some of the persons involved in the matter were good persons and persons of good repute and were not members of any gang and should not be charged. Haywood said he believed that name called knew the persons involved, and this affected the manner in which the investigation was handled. The lack of support by name called for these serious firearm offenses committed and to unofficially and illegally decriminalize the illegal acts committed by said persons simply because name called believed they were was of the opinion that the said suspects were good persons, as the senior cop highlighted their status, speaks volumes. Furthermore, name called kept inquiring as to what was my way forward in these investigations, because the senior cop was of the opinion that persons on the list were of good repute. I kept urging senior cop not to get involved, but senior investigator religiously pursued giving me instructions not to proceed against those persons and that I should only pursue the dealer whose name was called. The senior investigator questioned that I furnish in writing how I propose to continue the investigation. This is not normal in investigation procedures, Haywood stated. He added that name called undertook to call in suspects in possession of items of evidential value, that is, firearm components, which had proven to be a disaster and a slap in the face for any proper investigation. I informed senior investigator I did not agree with the recommended course of actions. However, the senior investigator pushed that idea at the DPP's office and informed him it will be just about 10 suspects that will be contacted for statement purposes. The DPP clearly informed the senior investigator that notwithstanding the recording of statements, he did not take the position that the said person would not be charged, Haywood said. He said at one point, name called him to the kitchen area and asked him to listen in to a telephone conversation that the senior cop was having with DPP Roger Gaspard. He said he heard the DPP say to name called that the senior cop, quote, should allow the process of the investigation to follow as per usual and take its natural course, end quote. Said Haywood, I understood from the DPP's advice that the senior cop was wrong to instruct me to alter the exhibit, end quote. Haywood said on Carnival Monday in 2023, the senior investigator issued instructions which the officer said were, in quote, furtherance to the directives of the DPP's instructions or advice, which included reporting to the Specialist Evidence Recovery Unit and having the armorer remove the slide from a firearm which had been submitted as an exhibit and to submit the slide for analysis, which he said would have altered the exhibit and all future analysis reports. He said the senior investigator had no legal authority to do so, since it could amount to an attempt to tamper with evidence. Haywood said he was also instructed by the senior cop to hand over the remaining firearm parts to the accused, who had not yet been charged for the suspected offenses committed. And the senior cop also instructed that he return the FUL license number 217/2021 seized and all other items to the accused, which he said the senior investigator had no legal authority to do. Haywood claimed that the senior investigator was not truthful when referencing instructions to previous discussions and directives from the DPP held in his presence. This was never the directive of the DPP. His final statement was, quote, let the evidence go through the natural, correct channel, end quote. Haywood said he reminded name call that the DPP's final instruction advice with reference to this subject were to allow the exhibits to go through the normal, natural process, and that the further instructions the senior cop was advising were not the DPP's directive. He said the senior investigator then communicated instructions in writing through ASP Birch. After responding in writing that he believed the senior investigator was wrong, Haywood said he complied with the written instructions. And while Haywood's report goes into painstaking detail on the matters under investigation, he concluded by stating, quote, I have reached the point where I am convinced that I cannot continue any of the aforementioned inquiries at PSB due to a lack of transparency, accountability, apparent bias, illegal instructions, and pressure to pervert the course of justice, which could amount to possible misbehavior in public office, instigated or directed by name called. The senior investigator is, in my opinion, doing everything in their power to terminate all of my cases under investigation. Further, since I commenced duties at the PSB office in February of 2022, name called has never appointed a team to support the completion of any of my investigations, as I have seen in other matters. As a consequence of the aforementioned, and in an effort to stymie the constant interference which will cause all my efforts to become futile, I am now forced to request or recommend that you transfer me immediately from the PSB so that I can continue and conclude my investigations timely and impartially, and with other assistance recommended by your office, inclusive of the Anti-Corruption and Investigation Bureau. The letter was copied to the Commissioner of Police, Haywood Christopher. Now, the amount of things that we could talk about inside the day is unbelievable. But when you're asking, why crime is how crime is. When you're asking, how come white-collar crime never addressed in this country? When you're asking, because people have good standing, right? And status and that kind of thing. When you want to know, but Stephan, how the police lock up this certain individual that we know is involved in criminal activities, and they have no evidence for it to stick for this person to be, you know, when you want to know, these are the reasons why. Because the police service, in this article, according to Haywood, we have senior police officers telling junior officers, don't pursue this, don't pursue that. We have senior officers and investigators that are not taking the advice of the DPP and doing their own thing. And once that exists, and this is the Professional Standards Bureau, the Professional Standards Bureau, this ain't no normal officer, no DPP. This is the Professional Standards Bureau, and it gets so bad for this officer in trying to conduct his duties the right way, that when he realized, but wait now, working here and doing an investigation here at this office is making absolutely no sense, the man asks to be transferred. So when we want to know why crime is the way it is, this article, and that's why I read it in its entirety, this article tells you why. And even more to that, despite the reports of this officer allegedly attempting to pervert the course of justice in one firearm matter, this same officer is appointed to the matter against the Commissioner of Police. Now you tell me, this place is mad? This is not a fit in here. This is madness. 327-7400. Now, I only have about 7 minutes, because then we got to go to the break and we got to get to eat nights. So, in terms of that, we have 7 minutes to take some calls. So, keep your calls short and to the point. All right? Because we have some lengthy breaks and things. So, let us bear with me during this period. All right? So, 327-7400. That is the number to call. I want to get your thoughts on this. Ah, boy. Oh, morning.
Morning, Stephan. Morning.
Morning, my brother. Go ahead.
I have many times said it on this show. I don't know if you'll remember.
Mm-hmm.
The higher up in rank you go, the less discipline you're required to have. Right? And while they would lock up constable corporals for taking a little $2,000 bribe and whatever the case is, the most amount of corruption in the police service, especially on the economic side, is on the 6th floor. I could tell you, I said...
Hello? Oh God, sorry, your call, I don't know why the call dropped there, you know. The call dropped. Sorry about that. But, I mean, it wasn't my fault. The call just dropped off. Hello, good morning.
Morning. Pamela Elder at work. Pamela Elder at work. So, Pamela Elder at work, the lawyer for the Commissioner of Police. So, this woman, who do the investigation, should be found wanting. So, they were already pointing the finger at she become a scapegoat now. But the whole issue here now is the police needs reforming. They need to come up to 21st century policing. We need to take away the political interference from the police service.
Yeah.
And when we do these things and become an independent body, and we start electing a commissioner of police and a deputy, so when the commissioner gone, or something happens to the commissioner, the deputy fit in automatically. And the system begin to function in a way that it's organized. Then crime will be under control. But until then, everybody have a contact somewhere. And that contact now starts from the political top, coming all the way down the road. So the small fellas who really want to do policing can't function because the seniors and the political interference stopping them from doing what they have to do.
Yeah, exactly.
This is why we're in this position, and we the citizens facing the music and we have nowhere to turn. When you call the police service, they ain't coming. They already instructed, don't interfere that, leave that alone, so and so and so and they trivialize your matter. This same officer who investigate the commissioner, when her matter came up, she was charged but never sent on leave.
Yeah.
And they said that is part of the system. But here is the commissioner, ain't charged but they sent.
Yeah.
Double standards.
Correct.
So we have to look at things from a holistic point of view. Let me give somebody that chance.
Yeah, man. No problem. Thanks a lot. I'll go in again. With this one. Why I ain't seen it? Oh, look at you. Yeah, morning. Yeah, morning. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, what's going on? Yes, no. Everybody know in the service. Who in the service know that seniors always involved in some sort of corruption and because mines on suspension more than 20 years. And
Right.
here what is the scene with them fellas and them? Them locking up win. And they're locking up certain people that have affiliation to certain seniors because each and more time they carry a man in the station and the man call the inspector by first name and tell him why is that one boy talk to your boys boy, we don't drop it so. You understand? So that's how it is be.
Yeah.
Seniors will, and then the seniors like us at a yes men in this specialized unit that they could control. You understand? At that time in the division they move all the season officers out of CID and put us at a young officers who know commodity barracks. So it's obvious if I know commodity barracks, I wouldn't know who's the drug man there, which road have this, that or the other. So they put people that they could control.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Just now, yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, morning.
Hey, Stephan.
Morning. Go ahead.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine.
I want to ask a question.
Sure.
Well, in any case, right, that article is 100% true. But if you are a worker in the service and you performing your job to the best of your ability and you were ostracized and victimized, you know, how would you feel?
Well,
how would you feel?
I wouldn't feel good at all.
Right. Well, that is the service there.
My morale, everything would be. I would feel like, you know. Yeah. I would want to leave. To be honest.
Exactly. That is part of the problem.
Yeah.
And I've lived through it. As small as I am, and up until this day, it still affects me. Because you know why? I would have done more than a lot of those people sitting up there. A lot more. Instead of I have a portfolio, I show you all the videos and all the text messages and stuff. Instead of I have a portfolio of where I am whining and dancing and so, I would have one of all the arrests. All the arrests, you understand? I have no words, but that is why we reach nowhere because the workers get victimized and ostracized. You understand? We are. I can safely say that Benjamin has not been called in anything like that. To be honest, he's a decent guy. I always say that. As far as policing is concerned, well, let's see how it goes. You have a good day, Stephan.
Yep, no problem. Yeah. It is very tough to take on a job. There are a lot of good people that want to do good, you know. And we always say that. It's the same thing with these political parties too. A lot of these people, they get in there, they want to do good. And then when you're going there, you are trapped in a system of just total corruption because everybody just looking to make a dollar. And then I mean, morning.
Very good morning to you, Stephan.
Morning, yeah.
Way back in the times of Dr. William, his personal friend, a guy by the surname Solomon. Solomon's son was locked up in the St. James police station. Solomon just went in the station, asked for the key for the cell, and took his son out and went. At that time, the commissioner was a British commissioner. He was so upset that he left the job, he resigned and went back to England. So the drama started not today. Long time, all the best. Have a great day.
Man. Thanks a lot. All right, I'll take one more because that's all I have time for, and then I got to go to the break. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Stephan.
Yeah, my brother, go ahead.
It's so amazing how we united ourselves against Biniman and the double stick. But we cannot unite ourselves and shift from the political divide to deal with these issues. If we do unite ourselves as Afro and Hindu citizens of this country, nothing will change. We need constitution reform. The only way we will achieve that is when we forget the PNM and the UNC, look at ourselves as Trinbagonians, and demand that we do constitution reform, that all these things that we're complaining about will be dealt with in a serious way, and politicians will be made to face the brunt of the burden for the ills that they infiltrate on this country. Have a pleasant day.
Yeah, man. And, you know, as a wrap-up here, when you talk about constitutional reform and pressuring politicians and so on and so forth, listen, if one thing that you should have learned over the last few weeks, whether you like him or you don't like him, whether you like his policies or not, Trump has shown how easy it is for politicians, presidents, prime ministers, legislators to get things done with the stroke of a pen, you know. All those executive orders and things we were signing there, and just bam, that done, this is where we're going, right, bam. So my point is this: if he could do that easily, I am very sure that other leaders could do those things just as easily. But they don't want to, right? So, like things like constitutional reform. The Constitution, there are parts of the Constitution that benefit them, that protects them. Now, why would they take that out in terms of reform? Why would they adjust something that gives them protection? Right? So, my thing is that in order for us to really move forward, I am of the opinion that it has to be somebody that is outside of the political circle. Otherwise, you're just spinning top in mud. It has to be somebody outside of that, somebody who not in that circle and willing to go in there, get in there. Well, you have to get elected first. But once you get in there, they're willing to go after people in the best interest of the people. Certain people in the best interest of the people. But it could only come from somebody outside of that circle. Because, yeah. Because like I just tell people, life is circles. And once you belong to a specific circle, and you're mingling within that circle, you're all knocking glasses. So don't sit down there and feel that the government and the opposition is enemies, you know. Maybe some of them don't talk to each other, but not all of them. They're honky-dory at the end of the day. Because the 41 of them know that when they go and they sit down in that house, that they call the parliament, they run things. They dictate the pace. They are in control. And I am of the strong opinion that we really need somebody that radical to change the dynamic in the country and to get Trinidad and Tobago to where it needs to be. Somebody with no fear. And it has to happen. It has to happen. Otherwise, I'm telling all of you, we're going to be caught in this cycle forever. Well, I go dead and gone, and whoever stay back, they could take that pressure. Let me get Eid nights, because time is not time, you know, time limited these days, you know. We have some. Right. So Eid nights clinic, one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean, and they offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prolozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb bagging, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. So they also offer consultation services as well, and those consultation services are in live blood analysis, diabetes, child counseling, supplements, detox programs, arthritis, sport injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, knee, shoulder, back pain, and more. And at Ignite's clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. So get in touch with them now to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit any one of their 3 locations in Trinidad City, Chaguanas, and Tobago. And you can also give them a call on 640-8985 or 613-7571. WhatsApp them on 493-9196. And that's Ignite. You can email them at ignitesdistributors@gmail.com. And with that, we're going to take a break. When we come back from the break, we will be joined by our good friends at Ignite, and we'll have a chat with them about some of the services that they offer. I know that they were doing an entire discussion on that, and we've done that for the last couple of weeks, and they're going to talk about a few other things and benefits of going to the Ignite clinic. So we chat with that after this.
Right now we want it. I can't wait for the jam in a session. Make my way through the bank. Is we only made this I can't wait for the jam in a session. Deeper connection, yeah, my medicine.
Do you need tires? My name is Dale Ali from Anand Low Price Industrial Tires. We are located at South Haven Mall in DB. Feel free to visit our showroom. We here at Anand Low Price Industrial Tires are proud to bring Step Rising, Gremax, and Duron to the Caribbean market. Step Rising and Gremax are our truck line of tires. Duron, our luxury sedans and SUV. All our tires have ISO, Sonicap, SIN, and Euro Highway certification. Come on down to Anand Low Price Industrial Tires at South Haven Mall in DB, where we carry a large stock and a wide variety of all the different sizes. Feel free to contact us at 292-0434 or 366-4783.
Do you want to win a new car for Easter? Here's your chance with Presentation Call at San Fernando's brand new 3-car raffle. New draw date is New draw date is Easter Monday, April 21st, 2025. All tickets already sold remain valid, and additional tickets available from Presentation Call at San Fernando. Pupils, past pupils, teachers, parents. 519C3 Mall, The Leading Drugs, Sion's Royal Road, all extra foods, Ateliers by the Park, all Kenny Sports Stores, WAC Radio, Jumbo Foods Barataria, Simon's Musical, Board Street, Crosby St. James, and Mart's Liquor Palace, Diggle Martin Main Road.
All proceeds go towards continuing school projects.
Don't be lucky and coward. Take a chance and win one of 3 brand new MG motor cars at Presentation Call at San Fernando's brand new 3-car raffle.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerators, parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Stop waiting for the perfect time. It's now. At Health and Fitness Gyms, we don't just change bodies, we change lives.
Give me, brought me back to life.